few months ago I ditched my smartwatch in favor of a mechanical watch. I just did not feel to get that many notifications during the day. I have all of the notifications on my phone, so why have it on my wrist as well? And I kind of got annoyed by too many notifications, to be quite honest. However, I still use my Samsung smartwatch as a silent vibration alarm in the morning, so I wear it at night, but during the day I opted to just wear my mechanical watches, just like this Steinhardt Ocean 500 titanium automatic mechanical watch. And the bag that I will be testing is in Coyote Brown, so I thought, why not switch out this band for a similar color? So the strap that always has been on my Steinhardt Ocean 500 titanium mechanical watch. This is a diving watch and I always wore it with the NATO leather strap that is directly from Steinhardt itself. And as I said, I will be reviewing a backpack that has the Coyote tan color. So I thought, why not use a sand colored watch band on this? The beauty of mechanical watches or watches in general is that you can customize them to your liking, and for me personally, having this watch or any watch at all is something really cool to have on your wrist, because it is such a delicate and cool piece of technology in a way, or mechanical technology. The intricate way, the details that one person had to put everything together in this watch is amazing, and it runs on its own just through the movement of my wrist. So as soon as I die and I don't move, the watch also dies. So that's some form of beauty to it actually. So let's take off the leather wrist strap, and yeah, this is the watch itself, and it has a beautiful mechanical window in the back to show the automatic movement. And the strap that I will be using is from Artem. By the way, all of the items that I mentioned in this video will be linked below. Those are affiliate links for those who won't pay more, but you will support the channel with a small kickback of that sale. And if you do so, thank you very much. So this watch strap from Artem, this is the Hydroflex watch strap, is in the sand color. It's not the same color as the Coyote Tan, obviously, but it is in the same family, let's say it that way. And that's what I will put on this watch right now. And the cool thing about the Artem straps is, opposed to, let's say, older straps, they have the stems already included. It's kind of like, if I'm not completely mistaken, kind of like on the Apple watches, where the stems is integrated and you have a little like button here to pull back the stems to make it easier to get them into the watch. So let's remove the universal stems. I'm not sure if that's really called stems, but the little sticks that hold the watch band, take them off, and now put in the Artem. There we have it, the Artem watch strap, Hydroflex watch strap in the sand color. This is probably not necessarily my favorite, because I do prefer darker watch straps, but for this review with the Coyote Tan color of the backpack that I will show you in just a second, I think this is fitting because it is in the same color family. And now let me show you this backpack that I have been reviewing. As you can see here, there's a bag hanging, and this has been one of my favorites a couple of years ago. I think it was 2022. This is the Black Amber Forge. And because this is one of my favorites, I was heavily contemplating using this for the upcoming trip to Thailand as my carry-on backpack. And Black Amber actually made a new version of that bag, which somewhat almost solidified the idea of using the Forge as my carry-on backpack for that trip to Thailand. And I finally got this updated version of the Black Amber Forge with a couple of packing cubes from Black Amber. But this video is not about that bag, but rather about the bag that is right here. But I just wanted to let you know that I'm very excited to test the Black Ember Forge, the updated version, and potentially use it as my carry-on backpack. As a matter of fact, Black Ember in general and the bag that I'm reviewing today, which is one from Orbitkey. Orbitkey and Black Ember both are bag brands that I really enjoy a lot for their design language, and I do see them in, I would say, in the top 5 of my favorite brands. Another one would be, of course, Evergoods. Yeah, but those 3 brands are one of my favorites. So I'm really excited for this review video now, but also for the video about the Black Ember Forge 2nd edition, which will be coming out soon. So don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss that video. So I just packed this new backpack from Orbitkey, which is the smaller version, the 26-liter version of the Max backpack. So I would say this heavily competes with the Evergoods CTB 26, and in essence this is the everyday carry, or the smaller version of the very popular Orbitkey Max. And I was able to fit all of the items that I will be needing for work tomorrow, but what I noticed is the front compartment, Quickaccess compartment. You might have seen my video in which I switched from a 2-pouch configuration to 1-pouch configuration, where I had my extended everyday carry and my boo-boo kit, which were in the track folding pouch and in the Bellroy pencil kit. I consolidated all of those contents into this one pouch, the Pioneer Global pouch. You can see that video somewhere up here in the info tab above. No, up here I think. Yeah, up here. And I put everything of those contents in this global pouch. And this pouch is a little bit bigger. I probably switch back to a 2-pouch configuration just to be able to fit all of the small compartments inside any backpack. Long story short, this is a huge and heavy pouch, that is. And I kind of wish that this front compartment, which is very huge, and this would actually be somewhat of a secondary big main compartment as far as the volume is concerned, but I kind of was missing or hoping for a couple of slots that kind of utilize the whole vertical space of this very huge front access compartment, just to be able to kind of slot this bigger pouch in the top, or if this would be probably a little bit smaller, then it would be in the top, and then it would kind of distribute all of the space and utilize the space in a vertical sense in this compartment. That is definitely something that I noticed and that I was wishing for in this front compartment. That being said, because it is so big and this is somewhat an everyday carry bag, but also can be utilized as a smaller carry-on bag, I feel this compartment is also great to kind of store clothing and not necessarily be utilized as a, let's say, admin panel as we predominantly are used to in everyday carry backpacks. You have a small zippered compartment here that is a little bit softer to kind of organize smaller items, but that is also just a long slot. So basically, because there are not any slots in the vertical space, everything just slides down to the bottom and accumulates, bunches up at the bottom. Therefore, again, I would have loved a different configuration in this front compartment. So as mentioned, this is the Orbitkey Max Everyday Carry, the 26-liter alternative to the Orbitkey Max that is fairly popular and is a great carry-on backpack. And with this version, I believe Orbitkey tried to make a bag in the similar design philosophy, similar feature philosophy as the Orbitkey Max, but in, yeah, obviously, Captain Hindsight, in a smaller form factor that you can use for work, everyday carry. But yeah, with 26 liters, it's also pretty much a very good carry-on backpack, albeit just a little bit, a tiny bit smaller, to which I will get later in the video about this size, because I have a couple of thoughts about the size of this 26-liter version. Also, I do believe this is a very good competitor to the Evergoods CTB 26, and it seems like many brands kind of want to dig into this category of 26-liter backpacks. That being said, I feel this is a great bag. I really like the design, and you can fit a lot of stuff into this bag. With 26 liters, that is basically a given. Usually I prefer 20-liter bags for everyday carry, so carrying stuff for work, but having 6 liters more capacity really comes in, as the kids say, comes in clutch. Before I tell you what's inside my bag, a quick thank you to Mukama.com for sponsoring segments of this video. Introducing the Mukama Gear of the Month. Let's be real, keys on a keyring aren't just unorganized, but they are also loud and poke your legs when you store them in your pants pockets. But if you have watched my videos for a while, you have seen that I have always organized all of my keys in an Orbitkey. And now Orbitkey has improved upon their design. This is the Orbitkey Key Organizer Pro leather. If you haven't seen an Orbitkey before, this tool stores 3 to 9 standard keys in this beautiful leather band. That way your keys neither jingle around and do not poke your legs inside your pants. And once you need to open your doors, you can fan out your keys. And in this Pro version, your most important key can be accessed via the quick flip tool. If you have bigger keys, they can be attached on the D-ring that is now fixed in place. To insert your keys, you have the tool-free micro-adjustable hardware. So start organizing all of your keys in the Orbitkey Key Organizer Pro that is available in 4 awesome colors at Mukama.com, a European store for all of your bag and EDC needs. And let's talk a little bit about what's inside my bag. In this front compartment here, I have the Bellroy pouch with my Anbernic RG35XX Plus retro handheld gaming device. Then, as mentioned in the video previously, my Pioneer Global pouch with my extended EDC and my Boo kit. I put that into this front compartment, and as mentioned before in this video, I would have loved some slots to kind of organize or utilize the vertical space in this compartment, but these two pouches actually kind of sit on top of each other quite well. That is in this front compartment. In the main compartment, I actually have the Sennheiser Momentum 4. You can see a review of these noise cancelling headphones in the info tab above. Then the Cap 2 liters from Evergoods with my tech stuff that I need for work, like chargers, my mouse and stuff like that. Then in one of the 2 zippered pockets in the lid, I have a small little Bluetooth keyboard for my Samsung Fold 5, granola bar, and nothing in the bottom zipper. But yeah, I just didn't fill up that zippered pocket because I didn't want it to kind of compete with the space of the items that are inside this front pocket but also inside the main compartment. When I use this bag for work inside the main compartment, I also have my mechanical keyboard. In the laptop compartment, I have an extra t-shirt if it would get a little bit too hot and I wanted to change my shirt. Then in this small zippered compartment here at the top, I have my DJI Pocket 3, which is currently filming me at the moment, but overall this pocket is great for maybe batteries, also your MacBook Pro charger and stuff like that. Love that pocket, by the way. Then in the quick access side pocket, my sunglasses and my regular prescription glasses that I'm wearing at the moment. And in the back pocket top here, that is a little bit hidden, I have the double oak wallet that I'm currently using at the moment. Let's go over a little bit how I use this bag. I use this bag for everyday carry, as the name implies. I went a little bit on a walk with a bunch of stuff inside this backpack, but I also use this for work. And I just want to go over quickly about some of the features and what I put inside. It's so funny, I tried to vlog outside here in the St. Georg district at the Lange Reihe. Now I'm in a coffee shop, and for some reason when I'm vlog and I hold the mic in my hands like this as if I had a phone in my hand, for example, and for some reason it feels much more easier to vlog. No matter, it is so weird to vlog when people are around. Fortunately, I'm here in the corner, no many people are there, but still it is so uncomfortable to vlog and I feel so subconscious about it. But yeah, holding the mic like this actually helps a little bit, to be quite honest. Just as the Able Carry Max, we have a couple of regular compartments. The main compartment, a laptop compartment that is actually suspended and very well padded, and this front compartment that I mentioned in the beginning, where I was kind of missing some of slots to utilize the vertical space, but that compartment is so big that you could actually consider it a secondary main compartment for, let's say you are on the go and you wear a sweater or a light jacket. That would fit very easily in this front compartment and wouldn't be necessarily the compartment like in other backpacks where you utilize that front compartment as an admin pouch, so to say. Then you have an integrated water bottle compartment, which I do like a lot. I don't like to have my water bottle outside. That being said, the only downside of this kind of water bottle compartment is that it will dig into the main compartment and kind of take away volume of the main compartment. Or if the main compartment is really full, then it will get a little bit difficult to put water bottles in this side pocket. However, I do prefer these types of water bottle pockets. Then you have a quick access compartment here on the side. This Able Carry Max Everyday Carry has a lot of pockets, and just like the front admin panel, well, it's not an admin panel, this bigger front compartment that doesn't have a lot of slots to kind of utilize the vertical space. The same holds true with the quick access pouch here on the side. While I do like all of the quick access pouches and I do need quick access pouches, what I don't like is that whatever you put inside this quick access compartment basically just slides to the bottom. And just like on the front quick access or admin compartment, I would have loved if there were a couple of slots to kind of utilize the whole vertical space, so that, for example, in quick access slots I like to put my wallet, my keys, maybe chapstick or whatever, so small items. I would have loved some slots that utilize the whole vertical space so that these small items just don't slide to the bottom and accumulate at the bottom, bunch up the pocket. So yeah, some vertical aligned slots would have been great. There is a separate soft slot here that isn't closable, but also it's just a big long pouch and stuff that you put in there. Slide down, but also, although it has some small little like gap in this wall, small items still can kind of jump out and then just accumulate at the bottom, as I just mentioned. Speaking of wallet, if you want to store your wallet or your passport in a, let's say, more secure place, at the top of this back panel there is a hidden zippered compartment for your essentials or your important items, like, as I said, your wallet or your passport. That is a little bit hidden, but more importantly much closer to your body, so a pickpocket would have a little bit of a harder time to get to your passport. And continuing with security, the main compartment, the front compartment and the laptop compartment have dual YKK zippers that you can lock with the lock for extra security. And next to this quick access pocket you have a side handle, and it also has a top handle, and these are very good. These feel comfortable, these feel solid and confidence inspiring when you carry the bag, and I prefer to have side handles. This is a very longish bag that when I carry it on the top handle, I sometimes when I walk stairs, the bottom part bumps against stairs. Therefore, I prefer side handles. On the bag overall, any Able Carry bag have the signature A-frame, where it kind of helps to support the bottom and the shape when carrying the bag. It doesn't sag, and the bag isn't rigid in a way, but the A-frame helps to give the bag or the contents inside a somewhat rigid or support structure when you have it on your back, which then again makes carrying the backpack extremely comfortable, especially with this fairly beefy shoulder straps. In my humble opinion, these are a little bit too beefy for an everyday carry backpack. For a carry-on backpack, I feel these are perfect. Don't get me wrong, these are very comfortable when you carry. The bag carries extremely comfortable, it feels great on my back. But for everyday carry, I do feel these are a little bit too bulky and a little bit too beefy. Then again, it's 26 liters. 26 liters can get a little bit heavy, so having a little bit more beefier back panel and shoulder straps does help in terms of comfortability, especially in addition to this A-frame that helps to carry the bag. Overall, I feel Able Carry has very comfortable bags, and this is due to the harness or the shoulder strap system in combination with the A-frame. Continuing with the outside, on the side handles you have a lot of lashing points, especially also on the A-frame, where you could attach like carabiners or whatnot. Then you have a secondary quick access compartment here at the top. Inside the laptop slot you have a little hidden quick access pocket with a couple of slots, which is great for smaller items. For example, if you carry a camera, there you could store batteries, for example, but also like cables and stuff like that. That is a great pocket. I really like that addition to the laptop compartment. So what's my verdict on the Able Carry Max Everyday Carry? I really like this backpack. The color looks amazing, this coyote tan with the X-Pack fabric. I do know some of you who watch these videos do not really like X-Pack, but I kind of like it a lot, especially considering X-Pack does allow for a lot of great colors, and I do understand that many people, or the majority of people, prefer black backpacks, but I do like having a little bit of color with my bags just to kind of be able to differentiate them from other backpacks. And yeah, it just looks great. I really like this color, and the build quality of this bag is incredible. I feel this is an investment, just like maybe GoRuck bags or Evergood bags. It's an investment for a lifetime. I do feel this bag holds up a lifetime, but without the, let's call it, military kind of or outdoorsy kind of appeal. I feel this backpack caters much more to people who are living in the city, who are looking for, let's say, urban and air quotes look, and I feel that the Able Carry Max really succeeds in looking a little bit more, let's say, city friendly, while still being a very good investment that holds up a lifetime, because this bag is durable. Oh, by the way, it stands up on its own, which I do feel many of you will appreciate a lot. All of the pockets are amazing. I do feel this is the right amount of pockets, because sometimes if you have too many pockets you kind of get confused where you put what, and this is right on the nose in my humble opinion in terms of amount of overall pockets. That being said, what I really did not like, or what I was missing, were the slots in the front compartment and in the quick access compartment to utilize the vertical space of those pockets, because everything that you will put in the front compartment and everything that you will put in the quick access compartment in the side, if you just chuck it in those pockets, they will slide down, everything will accumulate at the bottom, and the vertical space is not utilized at all, especially in the quick access compartment, where you will kind of chuck in smaller items like your keys or your wallet, maybe chapstick, and if you throw that into that pocket, all of those smaller items will slide down and you will have to rummage around. So if there would have been like vertical slots, that would have been much better in my humble opinion, and that is definitely missing from this bag. You have obviously the quick access compartment that is hidden here at the top for those smaller items to utilize the space, but yeah, I feel like that is a missed opportunity, especially in this bigger compartment. Obviously there is the argument that this is a big compartment, this is for bigger stuff, like the example that I made, like a jacket or a sweater, but even if you would have had the vertical slots in here, preferably with a zipper, you would still be able to chuck in a sweater or something in the other space of that compartment while still being able to utilize the whole vertical space. So that is definitely missing for me. Now, I also mentioned in this video, it is fairly longish, and for some reason I did not perceive it smaller than the Able Carry Max, because it is fairly longish. This is 26 liters, so it is smaller than the carry-on version, but it still felt very longish on my back when I carried it. So I did not perceive it to be smaller than the carry-on friendly version. Therefore, you kind of need to ask yourself, do I need the bigger version, or is 26 liters enough? Is 26 liters maybe not enough, while this still feels as big feels as big on your bag as the bigger version. Yeah, that is something that you need to kind of balance out and ask yourself. That is nothing that I can answer for you, but I can tell you, you can fit a bunch of items into this backpack, and I really like this. And again, I'm not sure if you rather go with 30 liters or with 26 liters. I feel if this would have been the Able Carry Max EDC 24 liter version, then there would be a better differentiation between those two backpacks, but now they're fairly close to each other, in where I personally would have had a hard time to kind of decide between what would be better. I feel if you are female, then probably this would be the better bag for you, because the 30 liter version is very big. In terms of everyday carry, yeah, I'm not sure if this might be then too big for you, but all in all, I really enjoyed using this bag. You can fit a lot of items in here. It looks great. I like all of the features. The durability, the build quality is amazing. So I can highly recommend this bag. So I would love to know from you, what do you think about 26 liters in general? Is that maybe too big for everyday carry and then again too small for carry-on, or do you feel like it is the perfect middle ground? Let me know in the comment section below. If you have any questions, also comment below. And if you like Able Carry backpacks, check out the video up here, and YouTube thinks that you like the video down here. And don't forget to subscribe by clicking the button up here. I see you in the next videos. Thank you very much.